We're going to show you today how we use the Conserv Safe Coin solvent. The beauty of this product is that it doesn't take off anything off the metal, it doesn't abrade the metal, it doesn't change the color, the tone, the tarnish, or anything. It only removes surface contaminants, residues, PVC slime, dirt. A wonderful product to safely conserve a coin without changing the metal in any way. So to get started, I've selected some coins that have come out of an old collection. These pieces have been in these packages probably at least 30 to 40 years. And here we're going to start with this Columbian $50 that has got quite a bit of residue on it. Hopefully you can see the wet slime in here. This is an old PVC vinyl flip. Of course, over the years, it accumulates sweat from humidity, and we've got residue here, a lot of dirt, and let's work with this one and see what we can do. It looks like a fairly nice coin. It's just extremely dirty, and so here we go. So now we're going to, I see hairs in here, it's wet, it's sloppy. Now I've already coated my hands with a product called Derma Shield, which I love to use, which is a liquid glove, and it goes on my hands, and I don't need to use plastic gloves. But if you don't have something like that, you should use some kind of plastic glove or some kind of hand protectorant to be safe with any kind of product that you use. So here we have this really ugly Columbian $50, 1893, and now it's my job to show you what we can do with this. So we take the Conserv, it's a clear liquid, I place it into a cup, and basically, again, very simple, I take the coin, I place it into the liquid, I let it swimming around in there for a little while, generally about 15-20 seconds or so. And now what I do is I take a Q-tip, and what I do with the Q-tip is, and again, Q-tip, I buy the cotton swabs, I get this from the dollar store for $1, so don't have to spend a lot of money. And I pinch the end of the Q-tip and I kind of free it up and make it kind of soft like you see here. I don't want it real tight and solid. So I've done that, and now I kind of tilt up the coin, take it out of the solution, soak my Q-tip, and now it's a job for me to rinse now the coin. I want you to see, look what's coming off of this thing. This is really pretty incredible what's been on this coin for God knows how many years. Can you see what's coming off of here? And again, I will use quite a number of Q-tips to do this. So this is something where, don't worry about the Q-tips, just use it. Look at what's coming off of this coin. So here I do my little pinch again here, I swish, 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 and I'm taking all off as much as I can. And remember, a coin has 3 sides, so we want to do the rim as well. Go around that rim, don't forget the rim. Okay? And we're not rubbing real hard, we're just swishing around. That's the beauty of this. We don't need to rub, we don't need to produce any hairlines or anything. We want to be gentle with this. We're just letting the liquid do it. We're letting the liquid do all the work. And like I say, I want to make sure I've got everything off, and I will go through sometimes quite a few Q-tips to do this, and rinse everything off the piece. And actually, it's a pretty nice coin. It just had a lot of stuff on it. When I've rinsed it and I've gotten as much off as possible, and you can take a look at the condition of these Q-tips, I then take just a nice soft cotton napkin or paper towel, and now I want to dry the piece very well. and I blot it dry. Remember, rim everything. We blot this dry very nicely. And at this point, what I'll be doing is letting the coin air dry now, usually for about 30 minutes to an hour before I put this coin in a new flip, snap lock, and airtight, or whatever kind of holder I want to put it in, or before I put it in a flip to go out to the slabbing services. So this is the simple use of this product. And I don't know, I hope you can see this, that the coin is toned. We did not remove any of the tone on this coin. All we did was remove the dirt. The tone, the tarnish, everything is still there. Only the dirt was removed. And that's what Conserv's purpose is. That's what it does. Without harming the coin, without causing any kind of abrasive action, very simple rinse to leave the original surface on your coin. Original surface, that's very important, because of course that's what everybody wants to see. And here we have a real classic situation. This next coin, I really needed to show you something like this. Here we've got a Roosevelt dime, and again, this is what time does. This is what a lot of us dealers see in the business. We get these old collections. This dime is full of green slime, dried green verdigris slime. This is PVC damage. We want to get PVC, as you know, is polyvinyl chloride residue, and it's been in this holder again at least 30-40 years. As a matter of fact, if we look at the price that's on the flip, we see here 25 cents. So, you know, we know this is probably from the early 70s. Okay, so what do? I take this, I'm going to take a scissor here and kind of cut this apart. This is one of those old style holders that you just gum together instead of staples. And we'll open this up. And here, I don't know if you can see this in the film, but if you look at the plastic itself, you can see the green residue still all over embedded in the plastic. And of course, our coin is a nightmare. And what do? I take, of course, my solution of the Conserv, I drop it in there, and we swish it around. I get myself a new Q-tip, and very important for me to, this is what I do, I pinch off an end, so I make the Q-tip nice and soft, and the other end I'm always using to just tilt the coin up, take it out of the solution, and now I soak my Q-tip well, and it's now just a matter of rinsing off this PVC. Do you see on the, hopefully you're seeing on the napkin what's going on here. It is just rinsing everything off. And of course we're going to do the other side. I pinch off again and I soak my Q-tip, do the reverse, and of course the edge, never forget the edge. Look at the dirt that came off that edge, my goodness. And we go all the way around. Remember, I'm using a cream hand protectorant. That's why you don't see me using plastic gloves. And like I told you, I go through a lot of Q-tips, and I'm sure you can see all the green on that Q-tip. And I'm going to give it one final rinse here in a clean area of the paper towel. I don't want to put it right back on top of that green. Make sure everything is clean. And now I take my paper towel, clean paper towel or napkin, and I'm going to do my blot dry. We don't rub, we don't, do anything harsh. We're just rinsing, we're blotting. We dry it, I dry the rim, and our coin is done. And again, we didn't remove any tarnish, any tone. We just removed the impurities. We removed that awful green verdigris that you see on the Q-tip. And now we have conserved this piece. Now, of course, this was a common date dime, but I showed it to you because of what we had on it, and this is a situation that comes up quite a bit. And for my next demonstration, I'm going to, I picked out this one here, also a very old flip. That's not a yellow tag on that. That's the color of the plastic. The plastic is extremely old. Again, another coin that's been in here at least 30, 40 years, possibly longer. The material is cracking all over. We got brown stains on the paper. I mean, this has been in here for an awful long time. And so that's why I picked this up. It looks dirty. So let's see what we can get off of this thing. See if we'll do a little rinse and try and end up with something a little bit more attractive. Again, this is a common coin. It's really of no numismatic value. But what we're showing is of course what the Conserv will do. It's not going to change the metal. It's not going to remove any tone or tarnish. It's just going to take off the dirt, contaminants, slime, and whatever happens to be on the surface of the metal. So I've got my coin and my Q-tip. We'll take the coin and we'll put it in this, our little bath of Conserv. Swish it around a little bit. I usually do it 15-20 seconds. I take my Q-tip and of course I do a little pinch. Take a little off. I have a nice soft end. Remember, we never rub harshly. We're only doing a gentle swish on the coin. I tilt up the coin, remove it from the bath, place it down on the paper towel, soak my Q-tip, and I do a rinse. And gently swish about the coin. Doesn't really look like that much dirt is coming off. Again, I'm going to do the rim. We fully want to do the rim. Next, I place it down. I use the other end of the Q-tip, do my little pinch, take the swish, and now we're going to remove any impurities, any PVC, any dirt that happens to be on the other side. Now I can see some light dirt all over the Q-tip, but this coin was not that dirty. Next, I take my paper towel as usual and I do my blotting. Sometimes when I blot and all, I can see if there really was any dirt on that, any dirt left on the coin. And of course I dry the rim and our coin is done. There was not all that much dirt on that coin. I can see it's a little bit more radiant even though it is a circulated coin. But the important thing is there are no more residues or dirt left on that piece. So now we've demonstrated the use of how we use the Conserv. And remember, the purpose of this product is to remove the contaminants, the residues, the gums, the varnishes, the polyvinyl chloride, PVC slime. It does not strip the metal. It is not a cleaner like other coin cleaners that strip the surface. This material just removes the contaminants. It rinses them off and it does not abrade the metal. That's why you can still see, of course, all the coin's original surface, its tone, its tarnish, all of that is intact. This is not a stripping cleaning product, but this is a conservation product. And we thank you for watching.